What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. I do believe there's more blood in the streets, and I'm going to show you why in the short term to midterm. I am bullish long term, so keep that in mind. But short term to medium term, I am bearish, and I'll show you why. Also, I want to remind you there's a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out, guys. Let's get on with it. All right, guys, as always, I want to remind you I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market. Do your own due diligence. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. This is not investment advice, nor is it trading advice either. And we are going to get into the charts and see what's going on. For those of you that are new, this is not my normal video, whatever. I am on vacation. I just want to let you guys know I'm trying to get these videos out. So they're going to be kind of short and sweet. Also, I want to remind you guys, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. That'll get you entered to win a free t-shirt. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want daily updates every single day. Let's get into it. Looking at the monthly, this 9,200, I don't believe it's going to hold for the month. I do believe we most likely come back down and test at least the 8,550 range, but we'll see. I'm going to take a look at that now. If we look at the weekly here, I have this triangle drawn. And bear with me, I'm on a laptop, so I'm used to bigger screens at home when I do the videos. But we have this top line here, and I've showed you guys before. This high was the golden pocket range of the Fibonacci retracement of the all-time high that we hit last year. If we're going back up to that again, I would be looking for a rejection around the 11.2 area. I don't believe that's going to happen, but it could. 10.5 is the area that I'm watching, and we've been watching this as a possible inverse head and shoulders. I started talking about it about 2 months ago over in this range somewhere, that it could possibly play out like this, and it has been so far. We are going to take a look at the targets. But if we do break the 10.5, I see a rejection at the 11.2. If you guys are interested in trading, I'll leave a Bybit tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. I have a Bybit and a Prime XBT link down below for you to sign up, and if you use my link, I have promo codes for Prime XBT and for Bybit. As long as you use my link, you guys get a bonus for signing up and making a deposit. I also have some promo codes for Prime XBT. You get 25% off your monthly fees for a whole month. So anyways, all right, back to this. So like I said, I'm pretty bearish here. We are getting support here at the 0.382 Fibonacci, which is also the 0.8 EMA here. But like I said, I'm short-term bearish, and I'm going to show you why. If we look at the daily chart, I do have that golden Fibonacci zone up here, which if this holds around that 95.60, which I don't believe it's gonna, but if it was to, then I see us going up here for a rejection. But as of right now, I believe we're most likely going to head back down to the 92.71 range. Let me zoom in a little bit, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. As you can see, the EMAs are turning bearish on the daily. The AEMA, if we stay down here and don't get a boost up today, that will cross the 13, which is extremely bearish. Also, you see the long green wick and long red wick here, railroad tracks, that's bearish. Tweezer top up top. We are getting resistance right now on the 21 EMA on the daily, which is around the 9,700 range. Let's look at the RSI. Looking at the RSI, we have more room to come down and test the top of this falling channel that we were watching here. We popped out of it over here. Looks like we're most likely going to come retest it here. As you can see, we had the rising channel here that we popped down out of, bearish, and looks like we're coming to retest the top of this. If this breaks, then it goes really bearish, guys. So let's look at the 4 hour, show you what I'm looking at here. We had this rising channel here, the measured move of breaking down out of that, which I do believe we have. If you guys watch my channel, you know, anytime this stuff is pierced, a major channel like this, even though we got back inside it, I think since it's pierced, we're going to continue down. The measured move of the break of this is around the 82.80 range. So that is my low target as of right now. As you can see, I have this trend line here on the bottom. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Let me get that out of our way real quick so it's cleared up a little bit. This is at 92.50. I still believe we're most likely headed down. We did almost touch it back here on this wick, but I do believe, like I said, we have further down to go. My next target after 92.50, if that breaks, is going to be around the 9,700, and then the bigger Fibonacci retracement, the 0.5 of that whole move back there, if that gives us support, it's going to be around the 8,500. But like I said, the measured move of falling out of this is around the 82.80 range. I know a lot of people are getting extremely bullish. I think people are getting way too bullish, but that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Let's see if this 9,700 breaks and we break back down below this trend line here. That gets us towards the lower targets. Now, actually, that trend line right now is around the 96.70. So if that breaks, I believe we're pretty damn bearish. But as you can see on the EMAs, right now we are getting resistance at right here at the blue line, which is the 21 EMA. Also, we're below the 13 now. We are getting support on the 8, which is the red line here. Whichever one of these break next, that's the way we're going. I do believe it's down. I expect maybe a possible bounce around the 94.30, 94.50 range, which is going to be the 200 EMA. But again, guys, I am short-term bearish here. Short to mid-term bearish. We do seem like 70 or 9,700 is holding right now, but I don't think it's going to continue. And looking at the 4-hour, we have this channel drawn across here, which we've gotten 2 touches on the bottom so far. It looks like we're most likely going to head down and test the bottom of this. If that breaks, then we'll be looking at the more bearish case scenario that I've been talking about. But like I said, I'm still bearish here. I think we are going to continue down. And those are my targets. Like I said, the next target again is right around that 92.50 is going to be my first target. But the ultimate low here as of right now, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do daily updates. We'll keep track of this. But as of right now, by the end of this month, maybe end of next month, maybe 8,200, somewhere in that area. So looking at the inverse head and shoulders possibility, I put the Fibonacci retracement on this, and these are the targets. 89.50, which also lines up with this top trend line, and then the next one would be 84.80, 8,500, which would be the 0.5 Fibonacci, which lines up with this middle trend line. And then we have the golden pocket zone around the $8,000 range, which would line up with this bottom trend line in here. We also have, and I don't want you guys to forget, worst case scenario, the 0.786 Fibonacci is at 7,300. Let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin, same thing. We are getting rejected right now at the 55 EMA, which is right here at the 74.50. If that breaks, then we're most likely going to come up and probably retest the top of this rising wedge here. But as you can see, we are in the 4-hour now. This may be closed by the time I'm done with this video. If the 4-hour closes outside of this channel here, that's going to be bullish. We'll probably have one more move to the upside. But if we stay rejected here, I see us at least coming down to test this bottom trend line. And in my opinion, if we come down here, we're going to break that. So let's see what that tells us. If we look at the rising wedge here, I have a measured move of that rising wedge. Measure the widest point of the wedge over here. Bring that over to where we broke down. And that gets me around the $60 range. That is still what I'm looking at for now, guys. Unless we can break that 74.50, then we could possibly come up all the way back to the $84 range for a double top and then continue down. But that's only if we can break this 55 EMA, which is right there at about 74.50. But to me, I believe we're going to continue down, guys. Next target's at 65.87 again, and then the 60.30. So I'm looking for at least $60 range, possibly coming down to the golden pocket, which is 54, and like the 7,300.786 in Bitcoin. it would be around 46.50 is the 0.786 of this whole move on Litecoin. And Ethereum, still the same targets, guys. And if we look at we have the falling channel here. Looks like we could come up and test the top. I don't believe so. I believe we are most likely headed down from here. But again, I could be wrong. This could be a wedge also. But let's look at where we're at. So if we're looking at the EMAs here, we are getting rejected at the 21. We're actually coming up and trying it again. The EMAs look to be turning bullish on the 4 hour. So if we get a move up and close up here, we're most likely going to be bullish if we close above 267. But I believe most likely we're headed back down to around the 224 range on Ethereum. My next target would be the 204. Golden pocket zones, 183, and then 154 for the 0.786, which would also line up with retesting the top of this channel that we broke out of. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, apologize, I'm on vacation. The video might look kind of weird. Sounds probably off. Also, don't forget to subscribe by clicking the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash that like button and leave your comment down below to get you entered to win the free t-shirt. I do that on Sunday. I'll pick a random comment from a random video. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day, and I'm out.